Hello YouTube, welcome to the channel. This is the last Deadeye. I'm bringing you an episode on how I earn my money in Red Dead Redemption 2 online free roam. As you can see, I've earned $26,000 over my time playing. I hunt primarily in this area here north of Saint Denis. What I am looking for when I am hunting this area are birds, specifically spoonbill, heron, crane, and pelican. Now it's important to note, pelican will only spawn during daylight hours. The bird spawns which appear on the ground are actual static spawns. So when you see a species of bird on the ground, you can take note, and next time you come back, find that same species in that same location. What is variable is the quantity of birds in that spawn location. So you might come in, you might find 0 birds, you might find 4 birds, somewhere in between. Now that I have killed and skinned the last bird, I'm going to want to reload this area. You do that by going to your menu, online, click free roam. That'll load you back into the same area you were at and refresh the area with new spawns of birds to hunt. So what I usually do first thing is I go look for pelican. Because they only spawn during the daytime, they are somewhat of a priority in order to bag. As you can see, I am looking around for birds. I've checked the pelican spot and I do not see any. So it looks like I'm going to have to settle for either a sandhill crane, spoonbill, or an alligator. Well, I'm not going to go for an alligator, so we'll just get a spoonbill this load. It's a little bit of a waste of a load here, but that's okay. We'll pick it up later. That sandhill would have died if my gun was clean too, unfortunately. I missed that kill, so keep your gun clean. Check on those pelican again. Oh, and they have spawned. Okay, so now you're going to see where there is a static spawn for pelican. Up here on the point of the peninsula, there is a pelican there, as well as up on top of that rock. So out on this point you can find 2 pelicans. Sometimes there's none, but usually there's 2. And again, it's only during the daytime that you can find the pelican. Given that you can only get 2 of them at once, makes them a priority as well. Oh, here we go. There is a nice addition to the satchel, some feathers from a vulture. Like I said, you want to keep an eye out for birds overhead as well, because sometimes these oddities can really add up. Okay, so now we have killed birds on this spawn. I'm going to run out into the water and I'm going to free roam again in order to load the area. So we load back in. This time there are pelican flying overhead. I managed to get one of them. That's kind of risky though. When you shoot stuff overhead, there's a chance that you scare all the birds on the ground away and find yourself high and dry having to reload. So we're going to run back up and check the pelican again. We need one more pelican in order to complete our satchel. There is one there on the rock. There's also the spoonbill, so I'm going to pick up both of them. That gets us that much closer to being full. I know it's only 2 birds, but still. You got to take what you can get. Load back in for another hunt. There are birds out on this peninsula. I'll show you the spoonbill locations here because those are the most valuable bird. There's a spoonbill spawn right there. And then when we run out, we're going to run past these alligators, which there's usually sand crane all around where these alligators are. You can see there's one sand crane there. There's heron to our left. Up here, you can find sand crane, heron, and spoonbill. There's 2 spoonbill spawns, 2 heron spawns, and 1 sand crane spawn. There's one of the spoonbill spawns right there. There could be up to 4 spoonbill there. There could also be up to 4 spoonbill right here in front of me. Then out far there are sandhill. There could be up to 4 sandhill cranes on that back spot. So we're going to take these spoonbill. Something else to take into consideration with this method is you're earning XP. This isn't where you're standing at a carcass picking fish up. You're actually leveling your character up while you're doing this as well. There's an award for killing flying animals while they're in flight. There's an award for killing animals. There's an award for collecting animal parts. There's an award for selling stuff to a butcher. There's a variety of awards you can get on top of the XP per kill. So you're even earning gold doing this through the award system. At least 16 birds if you're going to fill up your satchel on the 4 types we're targeting. At 10 XP per bird, that's 160 XP. Plus you get 15 XP for every alligator you kill. So you kill 4 of those, you're looking at another 60 XP for a total of 220 XP just from 20 kills. And that's XP without including what you're getting from the awards and without including what you're getting from any other kills that you might make while you're out here. Okay, now I have reached a point where I've filled my satchel up with all the feathers that I'm looking for. So now I want to load my horse up with some stuff to take back to the butcher. I got real lucky and a 3-star buck rolled into the area. You'll find this buck out here every once in a while. I like to use poison arrows to take him down. So I'm going to skin him up, throw him on the back of my horse. I'm also going to go get some of these alligators. If you kill and skin the small alligators, then you get a medium-sized hide, which you can stack numerous ones on the back of your horse instead of those giant hides where you can only take one. But the cool thing about that is you can also take the carcass of a small alligator as well. And that's worth $6.50 at the butcher. So if I didn't come across this buck, I would be throwing a 3-star alligator on the back of my horse, along with several hides as well. Another thing to note is big game meat is 75 cents a piece. So filling up on 10 pieces of big game meat is another $7.50 at the butcher, along with the alligator teeth, which isn't a big boost, but every penny counts when it adds up at the end. So I always fill up on big game meat too before I head into the butcher. I like using the poison arrow on alligator as well. Go for the headshot and it will insta-kill them. But even if you miss the headshot, it will still kill them and preserve the quality of the hide. So you can see I'm really loading my horse up with quite a bit of money here. I don't know that I'd recommend you doing this if you're a low-level player, because it's pretty easy to get killed and lose everything that's on your horse. But I take the risk because I'm a high-level player. I can one-hit people, so I feel like I can protect it pretty well. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about this. Yep, I got disconnected. I lose everything on my horse. So that's like 10 minutes wasted right there. But that's okay. Let's roll back in. Again, my satchel's still full. I just lost what was on my horse. So I'm going to go ahead and reload and try it again. And I suppose if you want a silver lining, there is a silver lining. That is, I lost the buck. So what you're going to see now is me put an alligator on the back of the horse like I was describing to you. So I find myself a small 3-star alligator. I kill it, I skin it, and I throw it on the back of the horse, because that is going to be a quick and easy addition to my hunt. I'm also going to pick up these other skins as well, because every skin counts. You want to get that money. If you feel like fishing, you can catch sturgeon right off the tip of the point as well. That's a $7 fish if you get it into the butcher. I personally would rather take the 50-cent loss and just go with a 3-star alligator carcass. Find it a little easier and less strenuous to get a 3-star alligator carcass than reeling in a sturgeon. Now, to really maximize on pay, you're going to also want to fill up your 2 small animal slots on the horse with some birds which have not yet been skinned. We're going to want to skin those at the butcher, because your satchel's already full of the valuable feathers that you can pull off these birds. So you're going to want to go to the butcher, sell those feathers first, then skin these birds, and then you can sell the feathers again as well as the carcasses. You're looking at, for a 3-star spoonbill, $10 with the feathers and carcass combined. So those 2 spots are worth a combined total of $20 with 2 3-star spoonbills. Very valuable addition. So now here we're at the butcher. We're going to sell some of this stuff off. As you can see, I start with $1,153.
I'll take it, but I've already got done. Been a lot of that lately, but they always move. I'll take it, but I've already got to. Okay. Been a lot of that lately, but they all. Let's do it. Done. Okay. I'll take it, but I've already got too many.
Alright, now that I've sold everything but the spoonbill, I've made $95 so far. I'm going to pull the spoonbill off. I'm going to skin them. And you want to keep an eye on your radar, because this is a dangerous point. People will come in. It's that guy there. I'm a little worried when I see him. I'm ready to switch to my weapon, but no, he's going to keep going. But people will come in, they'll grief you here. Or there might just be another hunter that comes in and wants to sell his stuff, but he doesn't want to take a risk at you griefing him. So this is a high PvP zone. You want to be careful. Well, that was really pleasant of that guy to come offer us some more XP while we were at the butcher. So now we'll run out and get rid of our wanted level. Might as well skin up this other spoonbill while we're out here. That'll make getting back to the butcher a little easier instead of having to skin it in town. Once I get back to the butcher, I will have $1,266. I started with $1,153. That is a profit or gain of $113. I did lose some time when I got disconnected, probably about 10 minutes, and then I lost some more time when I got attacked at the butcher. So normally this goes a little quicker, but for the most part, this is how I do it.
Seen a lot of that lately, but they
If you're going to
always
walk away
move.
from this video taking only one thing with you,
Let's do it.
make it be the knowledge of how birds spawn in Red Dead Redemption 2 Online. That's very important. If you're out looking for money and you see a bird on the ground, know that that's a static location, and every time you pass by that point, there's a chance of that same bird being there. When you get to know those spots, then it's like money in the bank. So keep your eyes peeled. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, share button. Have fun out there, and I'll see you next time. It's the Last Deadeye signing out.